A battle of titans, polar bear versus tiger. Imagine the sheer power and ferocity of these two magnificent creatures coming head to head in an epic showdown. The animal kingdom is a place of wonder, beauty and brutal conflict. It is a world where survival of the fittest is the law, and every day is a battle for life. In the frozen Arctic and the lush jungles, two predators reign supreme, the polar bear and the tiger. Each has adapted perfectly to their harsh environments, becoming the ultimate hunters. These apex predators are at the top of their respective food chains, feared and respected by all creatures within their domain. Their strength, agility and hunting prowess are unmatched. But what would happen if these two titans clashed? Would the polar bear's brute strength overpower the tiger's agility and cunning? Imagine a face-off, a battle for survival between the king of the Arctic ice and the striped phantom of the jungle, each bringing their unique skills and strategies to the fight. This hypothetical encounter sparks the imagination of wildlife enthusiasts and scientists alike. It raises questions about the nature of predation, adaptation and survival. It's a question of raw power, evolutionary advantage, and the ability to adapt to a fight against an unfamiliar foe. Who would emerge victorious? The polar bear with its immense strength and endurance, or the tiger with its speed and stealth? The answer, as with most things in nature, is complex and depends on a variety of factors. The environment, the element of surprise, and even sheer luck could tip the scales in favor of one or the other. In the end, nature's balance is delicate and unpredictable, making such a clash a fascinating yet ultimately unanswerable question. Size and strength, a matter of bulk and power. In any head-to-head battle, size and strength are crucial factors. The polar bear, the largest land predator on Earth, has a clear advantage in this department. Males can weigh over 1,500 pounds, dwarfing even the largest Siberian tigers, which typically weigh between 400 and 600 pounds. The polar bear's massive frame is supported by thick bones and powerful muscles, built for breaking ice and hauling massive prey. Tigers, while incredibly strong for their size, simply cannot match the raw power that a polar bear can unleash. A single swipe from a polar bear's paw can crush bones and deliver a fatal blow. Speed and agility grace versus force in motion. While the polar bear boasts size and strength, the tiger holds the edge in speed and agility. Tigers are incredibly agile hunters, capable of lightning-fast reflexes and bursts of speed. They can reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour in short bursts, weaving through dense jungle undergrowth with surprising ease. Polar bears, while not slow, are more lumbering in their movements. Their top speed on land is around 25 miles per hour, and their agility is hampered by their bulk. In a chase, the tiger's speed and agility would give it a distinct advantage, allowing it to dart in and out of range, landing blows before the polar bear could react. Weapons of war: bite force and razor-sharp claws. In the wild, survival often depends on the ability to hunt and defend oneself effectively. For apex predators like the polar bear and the tiger, their bite force and razor-sharp claws are crucial tools in their arsenal. Both predators are armed with an arsenal of deadly weapons. Their physical attributes have evolved over millennia to make them some of the most efficient hunters on the planet. The polar bear possesses one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom, with a force estimated at over 1,200 pounds per square inch. This immense power allows them to crush through the thick skulls of their prey, such as seals, with ease. Their teeth are long and sharp, designed for tearing through flesh and bone. These formidable teeth are essential for their survival in the harsh Arctic environment, where food can be scarce and difficult to catch. Tigers are no slouches in the bite department either. With a bite force measuring around 1,000 pounds per square inch, they are capable of taking down large prey with a single powerful bite. Their canine teeth are the longest of any big cat, capable of piercing the skulls of their prey. These teeth are not just for show. They are vital for delivering a quick, fatal bite to their victims. Both animals also possess razor-sharp claws used for grappling, tearing and delivering deep wounds. These claws are essential for holding onto their prey and ensuring they cannot escape. The polar bear's claws are longer and thicker, providing them with the strength needed to break through ice and capture slippery prey. Meanwhile, the tiger's retractable claws are kept constantly sharp, allowing them to silently stalk and ambush their prey with deadly precision. These adaptations make both the polar bear and the tiger formidable hunters in their respective environments. Section 5. Masters of combat fighting styles and instincts. Beyond physical attributes, fighting style and instincts play a crucial role in determining the outcome of a battle. Polar bears are primarily solitary hunters, engaging in fierce battles with other bears during mating season. Their fighting style relies on their immense strength and powerful bites. They often rear up on their hind legs, using their weight and long claws to deliver devastating blows. Tigers, while also solitary hunters, are known for their stealth and ambush tactics. They rely on surprise attacks, using their speed and agility to deliver a killing bite to the neck or throat. Tigers are also incredibly intelligent and adaptable hunters, capable of adjusting their strategy based on the situation. Section 6. The long haul, endurance and stamina. A prolonged battle would test the endurance and stamina of both predators. Polar bears, adapted to the harsh Arctic environment, have impressive stamina. They can swim for miles in icy water and travel long distances in search of food. Their thick layer of blubber provides insulation and energy reserves. Tigers, while capable of short bursts of intense activity, are not known for their endurance. They are ambush predators, relying on short bursts of energy to secure their prey. In a prolonged battle, the polar bear's superior stamina would give it a distinct advantage. Section 7. Home turf advantage. How environment shapes the battle. The environment is not just a backdrop, it is a critical factor that can tip the scales in favor of one combatant over another. The environment would play a crucial role in determining the outcome of this hypothetical battle. Each animal is uniquely adapted to its own habitat, and these adaptations can be the difference between victory and defeat. In the Arctic, the polar bear would have the home field advantage. This harsh, icy environment is where the polar bear thrives. Their thick fur and blubber would protect them from the cold, allowing them to conserve energy and stay warm even in the most frigid conditions. On the other hand, the tiger would struggle to maintain its body temperature in such an environment. The cold would sap its strength and make it difficult to function effectively. The icy terrain would also favor the polar bear, giving it the ability to move swiftly and efficiently over the snow and ice. Meanwhile, the tiger would find it challenging to navigate the slippery surfaces, putting it at a significant disadvantage. In the jungle, the tables would turn. This dense, humid environment is where the tiger excels. The tiger's camouflage and agility would make it a formidable opponent in the dense undergrowth. Its ability to blend into the foliage and move silently would give it the upper hand. The polar bear's thick fur, a benefit in the Arctic, would become a liability in the heat and humidity of the jungle. It would struggle to keep cool and would tire quickly. In a neutral environment, such as an open plain, the battle could go either way. Here, neither animal would have a distinct environmental advantage. The tiger's speed and agility would be an asset, allowing it to dodge and weave through obstacles with ease. While the polar bear's size and strength would be a formidable advantage, its sheer power and endurance would make it a tough opponent to beat. Ultimately, the environment shapes the battle in profound ways. It highlights the strengths and exposes the weaknesses of each combatant, making the outcome as unpredictable as nature itself. Section 8. And the winner is predicting the outcome. So who would win in a fight between a polar bear and a tiger? There is no easy answer, as it depends on various factors. In a one-on-one encounter, with all other things being equal, the polar bear's size, strength and endurance give it a slight edge. However, in a different environment or with the element of surprise, the tiger's speed, agility and predatory instincts could easily turn the tide. Ultimately, it's a battle of two apex predators, each perfectly adapted to their respective environments and capable of delivering a fatal blow. Section 9. A final word, respecting nature's apex predators. While this hypothetical battle is a fascinating thought experiment, it's important to remember that in the real world, these animals would rarely, if ever, cross paths. Both the polar bear and the tiger are magnificent creatures, perfectly adapted to their environments and deserving of our respect and admiration. Rather than pitting them against each other, we should focus on conservation efforts to ensure that both species continue to thrive in the wild.